Hello, hello, hello. I believe this is part 22 in the series of Let's Play videos. We are basically 45 hours in at the start of this video. I think that's good. I think that's a fine amount of time. Estimates for beating the game on a first playthrough and not like rushing just through main bosses. I think I've seen everywhere from 50 hours to 100 hours. And like, I've seen a bunch of numbers and they've been all over the place. So, I mean, like, 45 hours in, I'm probably not about to beat the game, even though maybe some people manage to do in the next 5 hours of play. I've just been doing a lot of exploring. I think that's probably the big difference. Some people are more into exploring than other people, and some people maybe care more about like not missing stuff before moving on to the next area. It's a first playthrough. It's just how I want to play my first playthrough. It's not how I'm going to play every single playthrough. Game and title set. Alright. So, I do want to go into this castle. But like at some point yesterday, I realized that I don't think I really necessarily fully explored Celia Town of Sorcery. I lowered some of the barriers and I got a key, and then like my mind is just blank after, like, what did I do after I got that key? I don't know. So at some point I think I do want to go back to Celia and just like double check. But it's also possible that I did finish Celia and I just was underwhelmed with what I found, or oh shit. Or, you know, I just forgot, you know, maybe I just did everything, but my memory of that is dim. I only played about 3 hours yesterday from what I remember. Actually, it's probably more like 2.5. Anyways. Cool, cool. A smithing stone 3. If people in Twitch chat are enjoying the music today by Imogen Heap, I do have some more Imogen Heap albums that I could add into rotation after this one ends. So that's one of these dudes dead. There's probably another one on like a lower level or something. Oh shit. What's going on, buddy? What's up with you? Hey, this is weird. Smithing stone 6? What? I mean, I guess we just jump. And it's not like a deadly jump or anything. It just feels weird. Like, I guess that's how those enemies also get in that tower, is the way that I got in the tower. Oh, you found me. They seem a little bit like the AI. It doesn't move very fast if it can't like actually line of sight determine where you are. Shit. Eh, that was bad. Ugh. Wow, you can't even just safely stand behind him when he does that. Oh shit. I love when they do that move, because anytime they happen to like, if they're doing that like drag sword charge move, any obstacles that they run into while charging forces them to stagger, which happens all the time, so that's cool. Okay, so I killed the giant, easy peasy. Well, I mean, like, probably cost me a couple of flasks. Do I just go further around the edge? No, that can't be it. I mean, what else are we gonna try? Ruh-roh. One of my animals just made a noise. It's probably my dog. It sounded exactly like a pig oink. Like a sort of exactly like. Oh wow, you're just a jerk and a half, huh, Mr. Bat? Where's my water? Saved by camera lock. Excuse me. Be wary of strong foe. Behold enemy by the way, seek scarab. Try ranged battle. Is it that monk over there or whatever I'm supposed to be afraid of? Looks like a monk. Monkly clothes. I'm probably off. Probably not a monk. I'm gonna stand up for a little bit. Help my stomach feel a little bit better. I know, it's a weird angle. It's what we gotta do for right now, though. I mentioned in chat at the beginning of my stream, but my stomach's just really not feeling great this morning. I'm not 100% sure why. But it happens to me. You know, it's not super rare for me to deal with. And it will usually just kind of clear up. But sometimes I gotta sit and stand, go back and forth. Especially if I have like trapped burps. Something like that going on. Try fingers. What? No, what? There's probably... There's a ladder down there. Plus there's a door over there. I'm thinking about whether it makes sense to just kind of like drop from this point instead of continuing forward. But if I don't just continue forward, it might be a while before I figure out how to return to where I am currently. So just to help my brain with like the process of mapping out this castle area, I'm gonna try and not do like one-way drops, because that way I can like walk backwards and retrace my steps whenever I get confused. What does that shit do? No flasks. I deserve flasks. Okay, so this is basically where I was looking at before. But I could just drop right down. Looks like sleeping enemies in here. We'll just leave them sleep for now. I hear something. Oh shit. Did any of you others wake up? Some of you did. Maybe it was because the dog was barking out here. Maybe that's what woke those enemies up. Oh no. I swear I hear a grace, but I could be completely wrong. Alright, we got a couple of those things to fight. Oh, it's not a grace that I hear, it's this thing. But even if that's just flasks, I'll take flasks. Yeah, that's 3 flasks recharged. Great. Oh, shit. Time for ranged battle. Yeah, I could ranged battle. Okay, I'm starting to feel nervous. There's 2 of these big enemies. I don't want to fight them both at once. Like, I really, really don't want to fight both of these at once. Absolutely not. I would like to sneak past. I don't know how well that could possibly work out. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out their little patterns and stuff. Sometimes they patrol farther than other times. It's a little bit random, but they do face in kind of different directions. A lot. I guess that was the end of Imogen Heap. So allow me to... Whoa! That was a cat trying to get up the cat tree. And kinda struggling. She kinda being clumsy. Oh, this will help. Improve the lighting. How about that? It's a little bit better, right? Okay. Special item in the corner. Golden Rune 6. Something ahead. Okay, this is a place that's interesting. I can jump from there this way, but not this way backwards. I mean, whatever. Doesn't really make a difference. I could go up on here and jump down. I already went through that door. I haven't been this way, even though some of these enemies... Where did these enemies come from? Not these enemies. The enemies that were outside after the dog barked. Maybe they were like sitting on the ground out here and I just didn't notice them somewhere. Smithing stone 5. So this is to the strong foe. I haven't been left. There's some messages there, but I mean, I really don't think that there's going to be a grace over there on the side of the cliff. Could be wrong. I'll try and file that away for investigate eventually. Stomach is starting to feel a little bit better with the standing posture. So that's good. Nice. I wonder if I can do a jump like this. Oh shit. That would have been amazing. Ah! Set upon by brigands. Alright, so this way is like visually blocked, but you just have to break some boxes. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and throw on a 30-second commercial to disable pre-roll ads. And we'll be right back. Thank you for sticking through the commercial. I am back. I'm hearing just a little bit of like crackling and stuff. So I'm wondering if the frame rate's a little choppy. I'm going to try just resetting the capture card real quick. Usually if I just let it kind of deactivate for a few seconds and then I reactivate, yeah, that's definitely smoother. I don't know why the capture card has some issues, but we can work around them. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of flamethrower guns. Inconvenient. Could this be a door? Wow. It is a door. Be wary of strong foe. Wonder what those little clips, audio clips, are coming from. Ah shit, this is bad. What am I supposed to do with these 3 flamethrowers? Like... oh. Big old bonfire. I wonder if that's a trap. Whoa! Not necessarily a trap, but a surprise! Oh shit, there's a bunch of these guys up here. I don't like fighting groups of soldiers. I really don't. Maybe the groups of soldiers will get taken out with that big blade thing. Ooh. 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 Ah. I see like the golden light for the grace, but it was coming through the wall. Oh boy. Alright, I think I'm ready to sit back down, so let me adjust the camera and mic and all that. Okay, I think we're good there. Probably fine. Okay. So we have a boss portal. We have a boss portal. We should level up. What is our smithing stone situation? Alright, I think we probably need one more smithing stone for. Maybe we need two more smithing stone for. Inventory. I think I'll just use smaller runes. We need 22,181. What is going on? Oops. I don't think I used enough. No. Nice. Going into faith does actually boost our defense and resistance, so 10 faith it is. Alright. Oh, funny. I would have come this way if I just kept exploring, but instead I like kept clearing and killing enemies all the way until I got to like this side or whatever. Or past this side. Until I killed like all the way over to that side, I guess. Wait, are these the same? They feel close enough because they're literally just like one room apart. But are these? Okay, yeah. My brain's tripping out. Let's go attempt a boss. Golden Roa. Golden Roa. I gotta find the Golden Roa. Misbegotten. Misbegotten warrior. Ooh. You can hit hard, can't you? Crucible Knight. You have a friend? Oof. Well, it's about time that a boss killed us. A boss that I can actually fight fair. I'm not counting those stupid crystal bosses. Crystal bosses don't count. Interesting that there's an ad. Somebody else joins the fight. It's probably not the first multiple person fight that I've done, but I think it is the first from the perspective of like somebody else joining the fight while it's happening. Also, I forgot about my wolves until way too mid into the fight last time. Hi, Sirius. You want to just take up the camera? You just want to take up all the camera so that no one can see? Oh no. Shit. Oh, my wolves are all dead. Ah, shit. Hi, baby. No, that was a big hit, and I had something behind me preventing my roll. Oof. Well, I mean, definitely an improvement over the first attempt. I wonder if maybe I should take this off. Let's try some new talismans. I'm just worried that maybe I'm like increasing the amount of damage that I'm taking too much? I don't actually know how much I'm increasing it. Ah, why? Fight the dogs. Oh my god, seriously? Wow, okay. Well, I'm glad we're up against, I mean, finally we're up against a decent challenge of a boss. smithing stone distribution is so strange. I found everything from smithing stone 3 to smithing stone 6 in this session, in this area. And I'm still using smithing stone 4. Oh shit, I forgot to make wolves. I don't like this boss by himself. The movement plus the long sword feels a little bit cheap. No, Jesus. Keep getting stuck on stuff. Not great. God, I'm just walking into a corner, aren't I? Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck? The what? This is so, like, mediocre. Alright, I don't want to fight these guys, honestly. It's possible to get good enough at these fights where, like, however bullshit the boss design is, like, you just dodge all their attacks anyways. But the game's actually designed that you don't have to play perfectly. Problem is I'm not doing enough damage, my wolves aren't doing enough damage, and I'm pretty sure it's because if I keep exploring, I can keep making my weapon stronger, keep finding more stuff, and I just haven't done enough exploring. Some of these other enemies, not just the bosses, are also feeling, like, these enemies are feeling weak, but they're supposed to feel weak, like almost one hit weak. I don't know. I'm doing good backstab damage, I suppose, but I haven't been able to backstab the shield knight that I'm fighting against currently. Smithing stone 4. So I think I might be able to now upgrade my weapon. Not 100% sure, but it's definitely worth a try. Because I either need 1 more, which I just got, or 3 more. Which means I'd now be 2 away. Those things jump up here. Oh, that's right. That thing is also up here. Red hot wet blade. Oh my, you can probably hear our little scruff cat going crazy because she wants food. It's not like she didn't have food very recently. She just wants more. We can all understand that. I'm sure, like, if I want to do 10 fights or whatever on that boss pair, I'll probably get it within, like, 10 fights, but I know for certain, for sure and for certain, that if I just get, like, 1 or 2 more upgrades on my weapon, it'll probably be a significantly easier fight. Also, I never use my, I never use this thing. I should probably use this kind of stuff in the future. I guess it does take a little bit of mana, but like, whatever, you know? Doesn't really seem to do a ton against some of these enemies, though. In terms of, like, poise. Oh, what? What? Did I go from full to nothing? That can't be. I thought I had healed. I thought I was chilling at full health. Well... shit. I wish I had some other waypoints here. Or maybe like some shortcut doors or something. So we went up before. I don't even know what I was exactly trying to reach. I was just killing enemies very without purpose. I mean, I guess I just kill all the enemies again, and maybe I get enough runes to level up after. I mean, not that I need levels really, but like, maybe killing all these enemies multiple times is not the worst outcome. They don't give tons of runes. I'm not killing it with farming at the moment or anything like that. Okay, oh. I'm not actually going to fight this guy first. Just in case the damage that I saw last time was not an accident. And I did like take all that damage that fast. Let's get this item first so I don't have to come back here. Smithing Stone 6. See, this is what I'm confused about. Should I be upgrading my weapons to Smithing Stone 6 before doing this boss simply because I've found 2 Smithing Stone 6 in this area? Oh shit. I'll just reset. I found 2 Smithing Stone 6 in this area. Plus I think also a Smithing Stone 5, maybe? And a Smithing Stone 4, and a Smithing Stone 3. I don't know. Maybe the spread and the range is to force players to explore many different areas. You know, like I'm gonna find some of the Smithing Stone 6 here, and I'm gonna find some on the Smithing Stone 6 some other place that's like a similar difficulty level, perhaps. Okay, can I upgrade my wolves? Damn. Damn. That's too bad.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it's all to say out you're up.
Oh, shit, son. I need 2 more Smithing Stone 4. Well, at least then I'll be done with Smithing Stone 4. It's not like I need to get 6 more. I just need 2 more, and then I'll be finished with that tier. For my other crafting items, so as soon as I get this 6 Smithing Stone 4, I already have 2 Smithing Stone 5, so I'll be able to jump 2 levels of damage up if I can find some more Smithing Stone 4. Do I have to give you something? No. Godric's Great Rune. Devoid of any benediction. I can't use. Mm-hmm. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. Oh. Okay, so I have maybe fire affinity for weapons? Yep. Typical Dark Souls. Doesn't explain basically anything unless you already know what everything already means. So, I said that I still wanted to investigate City of Sorcery, and that's true. I definitely still want to do that. Let me just remind myself what is in this canyon. I think the reason that I mean, maybe I explored and it was a dead end. Ah, my brain is trying to remember. Trying so hard. Is it just we saw a big old bear and we said no? Is that the only reason we didn't go this way? I think that's the reason we didn't go this way. We saw a big old bear. Or maybe a gorilla? Bear. What is happening? What is that stuff? Pick up some fireflies. Yes. This looks like a giant bug. It is a giant bug. Is that just giant health power up? Swamp of Aeonia. Have I been here? I don't think. Well, I suppose from here? No, from here. I was accessing this side of the swamp. But I guess there's a whole bunch more swamp. A whole bunch more swamp. Alright, well, let's ride around the edge of the swamp first, right? Or should we just go for this giant thing in the middle? Nice. Commander O'Neill. My dogs. What are you doing to my dogs? I hope he doesn't summon anything else. I hope killing those enemies was not a complete waste. Oh shit. What am I supposed to do when you do AoE melee Scarlet Rot? Like, literally, what the fuck am I supposed to do against that stupid attack? Like, do melee users just not have any easy bosses? Is that just how this game is designed? Everyone knows that magic users basically don't have to do shit to beat this game. It's super, super easy for magic users to get through Dark Souls games. The real game is playing melee. But like, what the fuck am I supposed to do against... Oh, I just do giant poison AoE. Can't interrupt it. I guess I just have to get back every single time. Because like... Fuck melee. And of course I can't backstab. Okay, again I feel like I'm being punished for not having my weapons upgraded, as opposed to this boss is actually really hard, but the melee AoE blood rot thing is just bullshit. Because of course FromSoft wouldn't design a boss that's hard for ranged users. Nope. That would be a no-no for FromSoft boss design. All bosses must be easy AF for ranged magic users. The fuck? Why am I getting kicked and interrupted in the middle of a swing? These enemies kept doing that to me last time too. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Doesn't really take any damage from me. That's the main problem. Like, I'm having to dodge like 4 times to do 1 hit, and then I don't do any damage. And he kills me in 2 to 3 hits, and has an ability that makes me back away from him constantly. Yeah, everyone was complaining about Caelid, and now I realize why people complain about Caelid. The game makes it very, very difficult for you to be prepared well enough to fight these bosses. I've been trying everything I can to get my weapons upgraded. I've been going everywhere I can on the map, except for here. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's just geysers. Did I do Celia Hideaway? I feel like I did. I feel like I did, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I did Crystal Tunnel? Celia Hideaway. I feel like this place had a shade boss. And I feel like I beat this boss. But maybe not. Oh, wait a second. This does seem quite familiar all of a sudden. I think I've been here. Yeah, I've definitely been here. Okay. Time to leave. Of course I can't teleport out, right? No, that wouldn't be Dark Souls. I hope that the next game has a bit more of a clear direction instead of just being like Dark Souls plus open world, because the open world feels completely different than Dark Souls, and then you get into these places where it's like, oh, no more fast travel, no more horse, now you're playing Dark Souls. It's weird. It's like I'm going from a Dark Souls to a Dark Souls, but then like, oh, now I'm not in Dark Souls. Now I'm out in Breath of the Wild, or like, you know, it's just... I'm having fun with the game, but I don't necessarily feel like it's better in every single way than Dark Souls or Bloodborne. I think that it's just different and people appreciate different. People don't want to be playing the same exact game forever.
If you are wise, you will leave my flesh
Like, it's so weird to me that I go from one-shotting a bunch of dungeon bosses to, like, the bosses that I've just been fighting. Commander boss and the beast or whatever boss. And it's also so crazy to me that, like, the system for upgrading your weapon is... wow. Like, I kind of just want to say it's trash. The entire time I've been playing EldenRing, all I'm doing is trying to upgrade my weapon. Literally, like... I got stuck on a +2 weapon for a long time, you know, and like, it makes sense that you're not able to just upgrade your weapon continuously. Or sometimes you hit like plateaus and you stumble around for a while before finding the upgrade materials or whatever. It kind of makes sense. It doesn't happen in Dark Souls or Bloodborne because the games are linear. And they don't scatter like high tier upgrade materials next to low tier upgrade materials. And I think that they're doing it in this game because, like, they honestly don't know where people have been. They honestly don't know what level of upgrade materials you need when you get to a place. And I think that is one of the shortcomings of Elden Ring, is that, like, does Dark Souls actually benefit from open world design? Does it? Or is Dark Souls better as a linear experience? Where there's like strong gates, you know, where you can't go to the wrong area. Or maybe if you can go to the wrong area, you have to like try really hard to get there. Or it's super hidden or something. Like when the Souls games, Bloodborne, when they do introduce optional areas, when they do introduce side content to explore and stuff, it's usually more challenging. It usually has better rewards than like the main game at the same area, same level. But it's like, it's not just something that you... It's not something where you just have like no idea which way you're supposed to be going. Like, usually, almost always in Souls, the main path forward is made very clear. Like, they do like to throw some small puzzles in here and there, but as far as linear gameplay goes, like, it's not super challenging ever to figure out. I don't know. I guess I just wish they had a different system for weapon upgrades. And I think maybe there's some benefits to using the other weapon upgrade items. Maybe they can be purchased from a merchant or something. Where did I meet that merchant? I definitely did meet a merchant at some point. I never did go to this Erd tree, did I? Wait, did I? I must have. No, I teleported up here. Teleported there. I should go to that Erd tree, shouldn't I? Minor Erd tree. Like, it's okay if the game wants to say, hey, go wherever you want to, you know, explore, pick your own path. You know, you choose the direction. It's okay if the game wants to say that. But then because the game is putting weapon upgrade materials in specific places, it's basically a lie. You can't actually go where you want to go. You can't. You have to go where the weapon upgrade materials are, but where is that? You know, like, how do you figure that out? So basically the entire game is just me trying to figure out where the game wants me to be by determining where the weapon upgrade materials are. You know, and where the high tier materials are, the mid tier materials, the low tier material. Like, this has been the whole game for me. Literally the whole game. And then every now and then I'm like, oh cool, a boss. I hope I didn't go past this boss and I'm coming back super over leveled. I hope I'm not finding this boss early and I'm super under leveled. Right? Like, I'm always excited to find a boss and then I'm like, how do I know what gear I'm supposed to have for a boss like this? But magic, looks like you've got Scarlet Rot. Oh, Jesus. What? My God. I do not like Scarlet Rot. I've played all the Souls games, and I think Cursed is still my least favorite mechanic. And Frenzy, I think, is also a pretty poorly designed mechanic as far as debuffs go. But Scarlet Rot is quickly climbing to the top of the list. Scarlet Rot is absolutely garbage in terms of debuff design. Again, it only punishes melee, Um, so just inherently, it's a bad mechanic because it only punishes some people. Like, sorry, but it is. And then also, it does way too much damage. Like, way, way, way too much damage. And then even aside from the damage, it has this, like, zonal... Yeah, there's just so much wrong with it. So much wrong with it. It's like they took all of their worst mechanics and put them in one mechanic, and they added super damage. Like, not damage when you get poisoned or damage when the thing fills up, but just like the Scarlet Rot has super, super high damage. I don't want to keep fighting this thing. So, yeah, everything in Caelid is the same. Everything in Caelid is overpowered. I should have a +6 weapon, you know. Like these avatars, they're easy for me to fight. They're really freaking easy for me to fight. But if I have to do like 200 hits to kill this thing, and if it's Scarlet Rot just like accidentally touching me almost kills me, then clearly I'm not supposed to be here. But again, like, that's this entire game, is figuring out, oh, am I supposed to be here? Am I not supposed to be here? Oh, if I'm not supposed to be here, where am I supposed to go? Literally the whole game. And like, maybe that's some people's preference, and maybe some people think that that's what makes open world games good, is that like it's up to the player to be figuring out what path makes the most sense. But I would say, I would counter that that's a really weak design that doesn't really offer any fun. And that, like, it's possible to make an open world game with exploration that feels fun. But forcing people to go around an arbitrary order that you pick and that you've just kind of like hidden, and then players are forced to uncover your hidden path for the correct way to play the game, like, yikes. That sounds like not an open world game. It sounds like a weird game presenting itself as open world. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I should leave Caelid. I should just get the fuck out of here. The problem is, I don't know how to go anywhere else or do anything else, so I guess I'm just done playing Elden Ring. Like, as much as I enjoy playing this game, where do I go is the hardest thing about this game. And I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'm out of places to go. I'm not out of bosses to fight, but obviously I'm not supposed to fight those bosses yet. Obviously I'm supposed to go up the Great Plateau, or figure out this thing, or, you know, it's like, the game is telling me, clearly telling me, to go somewhere else. I've never run into an area this hard in the game. I've never run into smithing stones that were 2 tiers above the tier that I actually needed. Well, maybe that's not true, but very, very rarely. Only like at the beginning of Liurnia, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I could go look for that giant. Is it War Counselor EG? Maybe War Counselor EG can help me buy some stuff. What do you got, bud?
Well, as War
Okay. Well, this helps. But... oh wait, no it doesn't. That's a somber smithing stone. No, this doesn't help at all. This is completely useless. I've definitely said this a lot during my playthrough, but in these kind of games, like, it's good to go as far as you can go without Googling. And then after that, don't feel ashamed if you have to Google, because the way these games is designed, it's not good. Period. Like, as a fan of these games, the design is not good. I think a good design is one that you can play by yourself without Google, and I don't think any of these games can be played by yourself without Google. Period. Like, I'll be real. If you play these games without Google, you're going to miss a lot, and you're going to suck and die way more than you would otherwise. And it's not the kind of experience that learning for yourself is actually even remotely fun or interesting. It's a bunch of super arcane, super obfuscated, super buried and hidden mechanics, and emoting in random places to access complete hidden optional areas and stuff. Like, Souls fans can jerk off all they want and pretend like they're perfect games. And this is a more interesting game than your average Souls game. It has a huge map to explore, it's beautiful, etc. There's good stuff about it, but like, we're to the point of the game where I literally cannot play the game without Google. Shrug. So, I don't know. RIP the Let's Play. I'm probably gonna take a break, watch a shit ton of videos about EldenRing, and then come back to it. And I'm not gonna be like, how do I beat this boss kind of videos, but I'm just really to the point where I'm like kind of done playing Elden Ring, experimental playthrough, see how the developers intended the game to be played. Okay, I see how they intended the game to be played. I disagree. Like, this is not how I want to play a game. I want to be able to upgrade my weapon. Like, there's no limitations on me upgrading my character level. It's just runes. Get runes. Any kind of runes from anywhere. Just get enough and you can upgrade. So I can keep making character progress limitless. And that's why people grind levels in these fucking games, is because they think that character level is like the important thing. Character level is not the important thing in these games. Like, it's really not. Weapon damage is the most important thing. Weapon damage. And how do you get weapon damage? Weapon upgrades. How do you get weapon upgrades? Like, the fuck you for asking. That's Elden Ring right now, is how dare you ask about weapon upgrades. Why did the beetles all get giant? Alright, what did I find? What did I find? I found something in a chest. Yeah, there's literally a wall that you're supposed to hit 150 times. Excuse me? Sorry, maybe not 150 times, but literally 50 times. 50 times hitting a wall. That's not good design. It's just not good design. Is it okay to put Easter eggs in your game? Sure. Is that an appropriate Easter egg? If you're hiding items, no. If you're hiding gameplay items, it's no longer an Easter egg. Like, really, it's actual gameplay at that point. And it's gameplay that's been hidden on purpose in a way that makes it impossible to find for anyone playing the game normally. And, like, why wouldn't we want the game to be played normally? Why wouldn't we want a game to be 100% solvable by, 95% of the people playing? Maybe not 100% of people can figure out the game, but come on, you can't pretend to me that, like, you cannot pretend that anyone is going to figure out hitting that door 50 times without watching a video or something. And if I just told you, hey, one of the doors in this game, or one of the walls in this game, if you hit it 50 times, oh, that's what was through the passage. I was so confused about what was through the barrier, but now it makes sense. So yeah, if I told you, hey, you can just go hit a wall 50 times and then it'll disappear, would you literally hit walls in this game 50 times? Would you? Without knowing which wall is the right wall to hit? That's insane. That's not fun. Literally insane. So I think they're a little bit too far up their ass when it comes to making these games playable for people that aren't using Google and YouTube. I think they're just a little bit too far head stuck up rear end. Now the boss fights, I enjoy the boss fights, but like I enjoy the boss fights when I either understand the boss mechanics, which they don't always make easy, or like when I'm appropriately leveled. Like if I'm learning the boss fight, if I don't understand the mechanics yet, I definitely want to be leveled up. I don't want to be like level 1 baby sword fighting super hard bosses. I hate the invasions. I think invasions, and specifically NPC invasions. PvP invasions are just annoying because players are trolls, and players will definitely try to make things as unbalanced as possible. And why would you want to encourage unbalanced PvP? That's dumb. And that's why I don't understand anyone that enjoys Dark Souls PvP. Period. But even worse than the Dark Souls PvP is the NPC invasions, because they just give every single NPC maxed out stats and like OP gear, and it's a really, really dumb system. Every single NPC just like spams 3 or 4 moves. And because the NPC AI sucks, they feel like the only way to make those fights challenging is to just give them maximum stats and the best gear possible. So once you know the gameplay mechanics behind NPC invasions, I don't think it's possible to think it's like a good game design. It's extremely lazy game design. And like they've had since Dark Souls 1 to make their NPC AI better. Like, if they wanted to have better AI, they could. But if they can't make better AI, then maybe just take out AI invaders. Maybe just don't have them. Oof. This probably won't go well. Oh no, this is not going to go well. This is going to be the worst boss fight that I've done yet in Caelid. tiny, tiny damage. My horse almost died in one hit. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did Torrent just go? Wait a second. Wait a second. Why? I was friendly with this dude. I was doing his quest. I turned in 3 relatively important items to this NPC, and now he's hostile. Oh, EldenRing. Why do I play you? Okay, I keep saying that I'm gonna leave Caelid, and I'm definitely going to leave Caelid, but I still do not have any idea where to go. Shrug, shrug. Smithing stone 2. Oops. I think maybe there was a crab in here, a big crab in here somewhere. Hopefully I already dealt with them at some point. Maybe I should go back and just take another look. Honestly, that's why like my gameplay time is so high, is because I haven't been able to make progress because I haven't been able to find the area where I am supposed to make progress. And I've tried so hard, and I've explored basically all of the map that I have access to currently. I guess I'm starting to understand why the gameplay completion times are so all over the place. Because no one knows where to go. And if you don't know where to go, you'll just like spend hours in the wrong places. And if you are in the wrong place, you don't necessarily know that you're in the wrong place. You just like feel like you're dying more often than usual or something. I literally play entire 2-hour sections of this game without a single death. You know, walk into boss fights and just like one-shot bosses. And that's not really satisfying. And again, like, I want an even consistency. I want the boss's difficulty to be ramping up at the same pace as my own like power level is ramping up. It's not satisfying to one-shot a boss. It's not fun to like realize that you're gonna have to fight a boss 50 times because you're not powerful enough to do it faster. You know, like, so far the range of consistency is a pretty big problem. What? What? Did I do something? Wasn't this a portal before? Or something was blocked before? Something seems different. Maybe it was a different tower. I feel like it was probably this tower. But maybe it was a different tower. There was definitely a note that said, erudition guide thee. Gesturing requiring a head, no. 2 appraisals, no gesture included on the note, no. Dark Souls trolls. So not only do you need to use Google, you better be using Google because people in the game will just straight up lie. Isn't that fun? Imagine if, 80% of the people on Google were just straight up lying about everything. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be good design? I mean, that's part of why I say don't be afraid to use Google. It's because the game puts a system in the game for telling other players what to do. But then, of course, the players in this game are fucking assholes. Alright, I've had enough Dark Souls, Elden Ring for today. I think people can tell I'm frustrated. I'm actually going to Google. I'm actually just going to Google the entire rest of this game. Elden Ring gets a C- from me for playability and accessibility and gameplay design. Now, in terms of like boss fights and stuff like that, it's what I want from a game, with the caveat that I have no idea if I'm fighting bosses in the right order. Most of the bosses just die in one shot, one attempt, and then some of the bosses are literally impossible. So, B- for boss design, not because of the boss design, but because of the open world limitations and the inability to figure out how to go forward properly through the game. So yeah, I'm going to do a lot of research, and I'm not going to be even slightly ashamed about using Google for the rest of this game. But I'm not going to like waste time Googling right now while the stream is live. So yeah. First question to Google, where do I farm Smithing Stone 4? We're going to raid its All-Star, who happens to be up pretty early. Or I guess it's not quite so early for All-Star, but usually All-Star does not stream at this time. So that's a treat. Can introduce some friends to All-Star, perhaps. I hope you all have a good day. I swear I'm still enjoying Elden Ring. It's just, I'm getting tired of wasting time, because this is one of the longest games that I've played in years, and at this point it's just wasting my time. Like 100% wasting my time. So we're going to use Google, we're going to stop having our time wasted, and we're going to have a lot more fun from now on. Hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.